Hey guys, I'm gonna come on here and do a quick tutorial on how to do eyebrows using eyebrow powder. Somebody had requested it, so I am going to do it. Yes, I have my Meta glasses on. Oh my gosh, y'all. When I say these glasses are everything, they are everything. They transition when the sun is out. They turn emerald green, my lenses. I can call people. I can play my music. If somebody texts me, they'll tell me that somebody texts me. They'll read the text message back to me. I could respond back to the text message. Like, I can basically do everything that my iPhone could do. I love them. So anyway, let's jump into this tutorial. I just had to let y'all know about these Metas, okay? And yes, I have my eye prescription put in these too. So if somebody try to steal them, you won't be able to see out of them because it's my prescription, okay? Let's get that out the way. So alright, I already have something on my eyebrows. I needed to take them off. I should have took them off before I jumped on here. Let's see. Now I gotta get ghetto and use something like this. So I'm removing what I already had on here. Alright. For real, I want to wet it with my mouth and take it off. But I ain't going to get that ghetto, okay? I ain't going to expose y'all to all that just yet. Just know, it get hood over here. But I'm going to spare the new ones today. The new gangs that drink the channel. So anyway, you know I got to have my magnifying glass for that. The only thing is with taking glasses off, it's hard for your vision to like kind of set to normal when you take them off. Alright, let me get the blinking out the way. Alright, I'm good. Alright guys, so what I use an angle brush. It normally comes with a spoolie. So I brush my eyebrows in the direction that they go in. It's real simple to do. Once y'all learn this art, you guys will never in your life go back to using a pencil. I am telling you. You can't make no mistakes with the powder. Okay, so I'm using my Sienna palette and I'm using the brown. One time I made a mistake and tried to use the lighter brown because sometimes I like my eyebrows a little lighter. Girl, they came out a hot mess. So, always use a mid-tone brown. There we go. So, all I'm going to do, ladies, is just trace my normal brow. That's all. Hope you guys can see it. All I'm doing is just filling in the gaps, the inside of my eyebrow. Once I trace my eyebrow, which is like underneath of it, I make that line sharp, like how I like it. I'm going back in just a little bit to sharpen it up. And if you don't get it too sharp, don't worry about it because the concealer is going to do the work for you. I've been telling y'all that since my first video. The concealer will work for you. So when I get to the front, I'll go in real light because you never want your front all dark. And the good thing with the powder, besides the then I'm going in with the front, I'm doing light strokes. The good thing with the powder, besides the pencil, the powder automatically just start lighting up for you. So you cannot go into dark because the powder is not going to be that strong on the brush where that, yes. Yeah, I'm filming. Oh yeah, I called you. I wanted to know, did you want to go get something to eat? Alright, as soon as I finish this, we'll go. That's married life 101. That's a whole nother topic, okay, y'all? Because I'm ready to lay the fuck down. Now, I gotta go out with this nigga to get something to eat. Alright, so I'm doing the other eyebrow. And like I said, I'm just tracing it. All you doing is tracing that line underneath your eyebrows. I don't go all the way in. I stop it because I don't want it to be dark. So what's left over on the brush, I just continue to trace my eyebrow down. I follow the natural shape of my eyebrow. Now I know it's a little bit of powder left on here. I'm not going to dip it because I'm going to the front. So I'm using whatever residue is left on the brush. If I have to go back in, I would. You see that line that I just made? That was the residue. That's perfect because it's nice and light. And I need to use that to fill in the front. Small strokes just to fill in that front. And because there's nothing really left on the brush, as you can tell, this is way lighter than this. So I just brush it, getting all the powder off the brush that I can get. So it's still a little too light for me. So I'm going to go back in with the powder. And I'm going really, really light because this powder is fresh. And I'm going to keep doing it till I get the same consistency that I have on the other eye. Now, obviously, they need to be cleaned up. The shape is what I want. The shape is perfect. But I need to clean it up so it can look real fresh. So it can look like I just left the Chinese store, okay? So I use my flat brush that I got from MAC that I had for about 15 years. You hear that, husband? It is time for me to get some new brushes. So I've been using this concealer slash makeup lately. It's 2-in-1. It's a concealer and it's foundation. I use it primarily for foundation. I'm sorry, for concealer. So as you can tell, this is my favorite color. I've been actually starting to use this one right there. If I use this one, I have to mix it in with a brown shade so it can even out with my skin tone. Alright guys, so now we clean it up. I'm trying to get as close as I can in the camera. And when you clean up, it's the same method you use when you putting the powder on. You're just tracing the outline of your brow. One thing I like about the concealer, you can, if your eyebrow's too thick, you can make it thinner. When you clean up, you just keep taking it up higher until you get the size that you want. And I took this up a little higher because I wanted my eyebrows to be a little bit thinner. And then the front, you just trace it, go right over it, just like that, bam. And when I'm going over it, I'm bringing it down because I want the eyebrow to be a little bit thinner. So if you make a mistake and you feel like your eyebrows is too thick, don't worry about it. You get your concealer, and when, like I said, when you're cleaning it up and you're outlining it, as you swiping across, instead of you stand underneath the eyebrows to sharpen it up, you just start slightly bringing it up onto the eyebrow to thin it out. I hope that made sense for y'all. As you can tell, this one is thinner and this one is thicker. I want it to be this size. Also, all my life, one of my eyebrows has been smaller than the other. There was a rule in makeup school. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So you always may have one smaller than the other. The key is try to make them as close as possible to the same size to even them out. Alright. So I'm tracing it. My end is too thick, so I'm going to thin it out by just going up into the powder like I told you guys. You gotta have a precise hand as well. Be real careful and go slow. And then same thing with the top. I'm just tracing over it. I'm not like tracing it and bringing it down to make it smaller because I already have the size that I want. This is just sharpening up my edges. Alright. Then you just pull your concealer down, guys. Pull it down. Downward strokes. So I'm blending up that concealer. And sometimes I flip the brush and go across just like this to smooth it out. And when you do the top, you're going to go upward. Upward strokes. I'm pushing it up. And if you're not that good with it, try not to use a lot of concealer when you clean up. That way you won't have a lot of concealer to blend out. So what I do when it's like that, because it's always like that, I take a little, this is a everyday everything brush, aka primarily a concealer brush. So I take this and I just blend it out. Blend it right on into your skin. Remember, this product that I use is also a foundation. It's 2-in-1. But even if you use regular concealer, which I used to use regular concealer before I brought that, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's going to blend itself out regardless. Just blending it out. Then I swipe it across. Then blend it out. Same thing with the bottom. And sometimes I just go down the middle. Just like that. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Eyebrows is on fleek. You hear me? And it's highlighted up there as well. So as you can see that I already have a little bit of eyeshadow on, which is perfect. You can see my highlight right there from the concealer. So I don't really have to highlight anything. Or if you want to highlight it, since I have this Time For palette that I've been using it, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm kind of getting mixed signals on it. I feel like the burgundy color, I kind of gotta build it up when I put it on. Y'all know I hate building up colors. Like, do what you say it's going to do. This was a $90 palette. I shouldn't have to build a damn thing up, although I got it on sale for like $43, but that's not the point. If I gotta build colors up, I'm turned off. I shouldn't have to build up no colors, period. Not when it's expensive like this. So I'm gonna take that camel color. Always tap off the excess, and I'm gonna go under my eyebrow. I'm just highlighting it, guys, and I'm patting it on. I'm not swiping it, I'm patting it on. I swipe it when I feel like the color is done and there's nothing else on the brush. So all I did was just put the emphasis on that highlight, which I think look good when you're doing a brown smoky eye or a black smoky eye. So I'm tapping it on. Tap, 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 tap. That used to be my song by Lalo. Most people do it to about right here, halfway through. Or some people keep it on the end. It's really your preference. I have a hooded eye, so I have a lot of lid space. So I tend to take mine in, you know, a little bit higher than most people because that's what I like. And I'm done. I am done. I do want to take a brown though, since I got these palettes in front of me. Why not, you know? I'm so happy my husband on the phone, guys, and he not rushing me. I'm gonna use a brush that I never ever use because I'm not that good at using it, and I kind of never really understood how to use it. This is like a pencil brush, and it's used when you're really trying to define your crease. Normally, like I always tell you guys, when you put eyeshadow on, it goes up. So that's why I always say start low, because by the time you get done putting it on, it's going to be up here. Now this is supposed to be super precise, and wherever you put it at, that's where it's supposed to go away. It's not supposed to go up or anything. So let's try it. Let's see if I got any better with this. So I'm going to go over my natural crease with this. And I like to start from the middle, guys. Some people start from the end, which you should start from the end because you want the darkest color to be on the end. So that is the proper way. But with me, with my hooded eye, I can't go by original rules. I gotta go with what works with a hooded eye. So I'm kind of like starting in the middle. Look at me showing off and using no magnifying glass. Okay. Okay, Taiwan. It did its job, guys. I can't complain. And I'm going to try to use it without using this magnifying glass, y'all. Now, I don't know what this eye going to look like. I'm terrified right now. You know what? I ain't going to even do it to y'all. I'm starting in the middle. And I'm trying to be real light with a light hand. Alright, once I got it on, I don't need the magnifying glass. I'm going back and forth, window shield motion. And that is my crease that I just defined, guys. Because I don't have a crease because I have a hooded eye. My crease is right there. That's why us hoodie girls got to pull our makeup up higher so it can be seen. I'm going to have to start using this pencil brush, y'all. Whoever requested for me to do the eyebrows, thank you, because y'all just brought life back to this brush for me, okay? I am really going to start fooling with it now. I like it. Alright, guys, this was a really, really quick, simple makeup look. We started with eyebrows. We highlighted under our eyebrows. Then we took a pencil brush to define our crease. So now we got that crease look going on. And I'm looking into my vanity mirror, because if I don't, you guys is going to see all this. And I want you to see the crease. So I'm going to go in closer. Look at that, guys. Perfect for a hoodie girl. Alright. I got that green from my Tom Ford palette on my eyes. I can't say the longevity of it is great. It's been on all day. I actually used it, the sparkle one. So I'm showing off without that magnifying glass. Like, seriously, guys. I know the structure of my eyes, so I'm just merely just going off of memorization. Now I'm taking the green, guys. I just went in with this right there. Now I'm going to take the green. And I'm going to just, now I'm playing around with the makeup, guys. Now I'm going to take the green and just go on the end of it. I'm just going on the end. Darkening the ends up. Oh, you guys can see this. I hope I'm in the camera. Now I'm taking whatever residue and I'm going under my eyes. I can't believe I just did a whole makeup look. This happens all the time. I come on here to do something basic and simple. One thing leads to another. Now I done did a whole makeup look. And my friend, this is why I can't do natural makeup. Because it's the same process. I start off natural. Then I get to doing this and doing that. Next thing you know, I'm ready for the club. Alright, guys. So, just staying on the corners. I went up too high right there, guys. Taking a residue, and I'm going underneath the lash line, and I'm looking up at the ceiling. I do like this Tom Ford palette for the camel color to highlight. That's like my favorite color in the palette because it's hard finding a highlight on brown skin girls. Either the highlight is too sparkly, too highlightish, if that makes sense. It's too bright. It's hard to find something that's like a nude color, that's like a nude skin tone color for us. So you always want to connect when you're doing your under eye. You always want to connect it to up the top. You want to connect it to where you start doing your outer V at. So it should go from here to here. You want to connect it. You just want everything to look like it all goes together. Because I have a hooded eye, it'd be hard for me to connect it because the fold, if you can see this right here, guys, that fold like goes over top. This fold right here, it goes over top of my eyelid. So when I'm connecting it, it's really, I gotta push this up to really get under it or dab it in because that fold is in the way. I mean, it's horrible working with a hooded eye. Horrible. But, you know, after a while, you get used to it. And this eye always turn out better than this eye, which means this hood is not as severe as this eye. So, guys, I'm going to clean it up, and we done with this look. I am running out of makeup wipes. Everybody that does makeup needs them. Need it like you need concealer. Oh, gosh, what is he coming around here for? Oh, he got a bottle. What he got, Cavassier? Damn, I hate tequila. So I'm taking this makeup wipe, guys, and I'm just going all the way up because I'm pulling it like that. We need to just go somewhere. Sorry, guys. And when I do that, guys, I got the tip of my nail like going through the makeup wipe, so it's really, I'm really like angling it, and I'm like I'm drawing it up. I'm not just wiping it. I'm using the tip of my nail to give me that sharp crease. And the only thing that will complete this look, guys, is some eyeshadow. Some eyeliner. But I'm not doing all that because this shit is coming right on off because I'm tired. Husband, friend coming around. He got a little bottle. I might get a little taste, but I don't have no plans on doing nothing like that. I've been out all day handling business. That bitch is tired. Alright, guys. So this is the look. The whole video was mainly about eyebrows, so I really want to focus on the eyebrows and not the eyeshadow. The eyebrows look amazing. That camel under the eyebrows look amazing. I like that it's a little, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not bright, but it's the perfect highlight, because at the end of the day, that highlight is going to wear down some, and then it's just going to just be the perfect shade. Right now, it's popping, but give me about an hour, it's going to dull itself down, because all makeup do that. I told y'all, when you put makeup on, your face heats up. Whatever product you put on your face, like concealers, bronzers, whatever you put on your skin, foundation, it heats up. So when your face heat up, normally your makeup start dissipating, meaning it start losing its vibrantness, like the colors start dulling down. But if you use really, really good products like this Tom Ford, that color will stay on there, but it won't be as bold like from the beginning when you did it. That's why I got a rule. If I know I want my makeup to last all day, I'll go in heavy. because at the end of the day, makeup has to settle on a person's face, and when it's settled, it's the perfect shade. It's in the right places. It's just how you want it to be. So don't be afraid to go a little bold sometimes. And when I say that it's going to lose its vibrantness, I'm probably using the wrong word. It's still going to pop, but it's not going to be too bright. Like right now, it's a little bright, especially over there. Once it's settled in, you still going to have that pop, but it's going to be perfect. It's not going to be too much. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. So, here's the final look, guys, with the eyebrows, with the powder. I freshened up my makeup a little bit, and that's that. If you guys have any other looks you want me to do, or if you guys want me to do something else, just put it in the comments like that other person did, and I'll jump right on here and stand on business and do what I say I'm going to do. This is the final look. Alright, guys. Oh, one more thing before I get off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Boy, oh boy. Don't. The glitters, okay? Did y'all see my video? I went to bed too early that night. I think that was the night of my uncle cookout. We was drinking. We was having a good time. I went to bed way too early. I woke up like 3 something in the morning. Girl, when I say that I'm trying to wash my mouth because this is YouTube. When I say that them glitters stood on business, them glitters stood on business. Like, they didn't move. The only thing was, because I slept in it, a little bit of makeup ran on the side. But girl, that was a quick, easy fix. Them glitters is them glitters. So from here on out, like, my next 5 tutorials are going to be about that glitter life. I'm trying to pull them out so y'all can see them. I can't. They dropping. I'm going to see if I can flip my camera, just turn it around, because every time I flip the camera, it's always a hot mess. So I hope you guys can see it inside my vanity. Look at all them glitters I got, guys. That's all glitters. I hope it's showing up. That glitter life. I hope I was able to capture it for y'all. Like, Lit Glitter Cosmetics is the truth, y'all. Anyway, guys, it's been real, okay? I hope somebody learned something today. The person that requested the eyebrows, I hope I was able to, like, help you out, answer your questions and everything. So guys, like I said, anybody else want me to do something, y'all already know what to do. Leave it in the comments. To all the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing to the page. I appreciate that, guys. And once again, this channel is dedicated to women. It's not only about makeup, it's about everything that a woman goes through. So with that being said, guys, until the next video, peace. I'm going to zoom in on the eyebrows too, y'all. Those fucking eyebrows is in there. You hear me? Straight like that.